Yes, people, I'm back at it again. But who has come to my table today is Mr. Cecil. Mr. Cecil, Mr. Cecil, trenched on boy, trenched on man. Okay, I don't know where to start. I had to eat a banana. I had to eat a couple ripe bananas for this. Because every time I go like this, I get crazy. And I'm trying to calm down a little bit and doing this reaction on Mr. Cecil. Okay, Mr. Cecil, you left the United States and you went to Africa, Nebahansi, okay? You went to took barrels for those people. You claim that you were sponsoring Passy's kids, okay? And there's some stuff went on, which I don't know. You know what happened in Africa with you and Passy, okay? And I think my feeling is, and I'm entitled to my opinion is, I feel that something went inappropriately wrong. All right, so I'm going to be all over the place here. I know you was on your live stream and you were talking about reactors this and reactors that. So number one, you cannot stop no reactors from reacting to anything that you have put out into the public, okay? YouTube allows that. You guys cannot come up here, you and Mara, and talk about you guys are going to sue reactors. Reactors are reacting to what you guys put out in the public in your videos. And I've watched stuff with when you went to meet with Jintu. I think when you went to meet with Jintu, that was a big mistake on your part. When you did that, you kind of let down the Swamp King. He's probably not telling you right now, but Mara is the type of Mara is like, when you betray him, he's not going to forget. Your money is not going to be able to butter over Mara's heart, if that's what you're doing. You went to Jintu, you met with Jintu, you're claiming that you're mediating, but in order to mediate, you have to mediate Mara has to be there. And I don't know if you had asked permission. I don't know what went behind the scenes. But what I saw in the video and the impression that I got from the video that I watched, Mara is not happy with you for meeting with Jintu. Because number one, Jintu is out there saying all kinds of stuff about Mara, okay? He's reacting on Mara the worst way. And Mara does not like what Jintu is doing. Jintu stays in the banana fields all day long and be saying stuff about Mara, whether we know it's true or not. I don't know for sure what's going on. I don't live in Africa. Only those people in Africa knows what goes on between Mara and his people then, okay? But what I am saying that you went all the way to Nebahansi. You're claiming that you're sponsoring Passy's kids. You came back so disappointed. You were on your live stream ranting about this and ranting about that. Passy downright blatantly reject all of your offer or all of your help. Like I said, I don't know what you did to Passy, why Passy was so angry. Another thing again, I heard that you were trying to help Passy's kids, but you had conditions. And the way I look at you when you're in Nebahansi, the way how you act and the way how I see you act, you're trying to put off a superior image to the people in that poor village, like, oh, Mr. Cecil here, I have to bow down to Mr. Cecil. I have to bow down to the king. You're putting out that kind of attitude like you're superior over them. That's the way you're putting it out, especially when you went to the school and when you met with a teacher. That is giving, okay? That attitude is giving. When you're helping somebody, Okay, let me teach you this because I'm a Jamaican myself too. And I know how Jamaican men are. Okay, Jamaican men, some of them are very, very perverted. And when they do stuff for you, they want to come and touch you up. And they want to come and do this. But I don't know if that's what happened. I'm not going to say that happened because I wasn't there. But to me, I think something you did was highly inappropriate for a poor girl like Passy to reject you and didn't want your help. When you're helping somebody, you can't look for something in return when you're helping somebody. It has to come from the heart, okay? And I've got a problem with you flying all the way from wherever you live in the United States. I don't know if it's Atlanta you come from or wherever you live in the United States. You're flying 4,000 miles or more to go to Africa to go sponsor kids. You are a Jamaican man. There's a lot of poor kids in Jamaica. There's a lot of people in Jamaica that needs to go to school. There's a lot of poor kids that their family cannot afford to feed them in Jamaica. You know this. You're from Jamaica. I'm from Jamaica, even though I left years ago. But I know this still goes on. How do you think the Jamaican people are feeling about you right now? You tell me that. You think they're feeling happy with you? They see you on the big screen in Africa? Why you go to Africa for? You don't have to be flying to Africa. You can get views anywhere you go. Even if you travel the rest of Africa, you don't really need to be in Nebaanse village. For what? To get views? Just because it's Mara and his villa? Oh, nobody. People is here in America, okay? They get views. They don't even have to lift their foot on a plane to get views, okay? Flying all the way to Nebaanse just to get views. Okay, and another thing I want to ask you again. Who asked you to cut out that road in the village in Nebaanse? If you're going to do, it's a nice thing you did. It's a nice gesture. Because cars can go down there a little bit now. The road is not so broken and so open up. But don't you think you should fix your backyard first? Don't you think you should pave out roads in Jamaica first? How many dirt roads and hilly roads are in Jamaica? Don't you think you should go to Jamaica and have a backhoe dig out the roads in Jamaica for them, some of those poor kids who live in some parts of Jamaica like that? Africa, there's some places in Jamaica looks just like Africa with the dirt road and the hilly and gully place. And you're going to go to Nebaanse village, go dig out this road so Mara can ride his bike or they can have a vehicle go down to his villa? Shame, shame, shame on you, Mr. Cecil. Mr. Cecil, the Jamaican people, them are going to see this and they're going to be very upset with you. I would like to find out who asked you to dig that road out. If you're going to do something, you do it good. You don't do it halfway. If you're going to do something, you do it from the depths of your heart. You do it for not looking back for anything. You cut that road out with some people, that's a good gesture. But if you're going to cut out a road, do it good. Some people are complaining about the bulldozer taking away parts of their lands by you cutting out a road. If you're going to fix a road, what you do, you make sure you fix it. You cut it out, you gravel it down, and you asphalt it off, and you put those guardrails going down, and you do it for the whole entire village. You don't only do it for Mara, because Mara is not the only one that lives down there. You got other people that lives there too. I know you did a good thing. It's a good thing that you did, but some of your intentions, you went with a good heart, but wrong way of how to do it. Okay, wrong way of how to do it. You don't do stuff like that. And now this girl is accusing you, allegedly. Let me put it in here, allegedly, so that most of you don't come for me. Okay, but like I said, you cannot expect to sue people if you put videos out there. You have stuff doing in the eye of the public. People are watching your videos, they're scrutinizing your videos, and they're putting in their little 2 cents here and there. You can't sue them for it because it's something that you put out into the public. And what you put out in the public didn't go so well with some people because you've got your wife. Why didn't you come to Africa with your wife? Why did you go to Africa with your wife? Why did you go by yourself alone? Because they're saying that you went there for the wrong reason. You went to go look for these young girls. Like I said, I know the Jamaican men, they're very, very perverted. Jamaican men on a whole, they got 5, 6 different women out there and the wives can't say nothing about it. Especially when they're older, they're always looking for something on the side, but they still have their wife at home. I know about all this. I'm Jamaican. You understand? I left there for a long, long time, but I know how the Jamaicans then play. I've experienced it. We grew up like that. We've seen it happen all the time. I know you in Africa. Know you on YouTube with sour face on your live stream saying all kinds of stuff. But you know what I gotta tell you? They always says, you're sorry for Marga dog, they turn around and bite you. That's what they say in Jamaica, okay? That goes for you and Passy. And then they say you take the hog out of the mud, the hog is going to go back there and water inside of the mud. And you were saying you think that Passy is coming from your own mouth, that Passy is really, the way how you're making it look like she's not too smart, okay? She's only smart in certain ways. And you're saying that somebody, some who study psychology can see it in this girl, that this girl is a manipulator. Everybody in life that walks on the face of the earth can be manipulative when that situation calls for. Everybody, me, you, everybody have manipulative ways in front of them. It all depends on the situation that they're in. But I'm just trying to tell you what is getting a lot of people so annoyed and so aggravated is that you left America to go all the way to Africa to try to sponsor people. Even in America there, you have people in America there where you live at right now that they can't afford to go to school because they don't have the resources and they don't have the money and anything to go to school. Even right where you live at right there in America. And you're going to leave that and you're going to leave America. And then you're not even going to worry about your people then back home in Jamaica as a Jamaican. You're going to go all the way to Africa to do all of this. You see how it looks in the eyes of some people? You're going to go all the way to Africa, 4,000 miles, just to go pass out some barrel, just to go cut out road, just to sponsor some kids. This is really, 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 really disgusting. This is disgusting. Somebody is going to take up thousands of dollars to buy a plane ticket, thousands of dollars to ship a barrel, thousands of whatever shillings they call it over there to cut out a road, just to go to Africa. For what reason? You and Jamaica uncle is there in Africa. I notice every time Jamaica uncle go to Africa, when he's in America and he's going to the airport, he's in a wheelchair. He acts like he's so he acts like he has dementia or he's lost at the airport or something. He can hardly walk. He has to have the flight attendant them carrying him around in a wheelchair. Remember when his leg was all messed up? Okay. Now, every time you see him in Africa, he's jumping like a young chicken. This man looks like he aged backwards every time he goes to Africa. Whenever time I see him in Africa, he walks like a young man, jumping like a cock chicken. But when you see him in America, oh boy, he acts like he can't hardly walk. He's on stick and everything else. Oh, I just hurt my feet and all that. But when he's in Africa, he's in the prime of his life. He laughs and he acts like he wants to jump off in the water. And yes, man, yes, man, yes, man. That's how you all are, man. You guys are not good. You guys are not good. You guys are wolves in sheep clothing. You guys are wolves, man. You guys are wolves in sheep clothing. You guys don't know how to act with you guys' own people. You guys are not for real. If you want to be for real, go to Jamaica. Go to Jamaica, pack a barrel, pack several barrels. Several barrels. It's Thanksgiving now, coming up Thursday. Christmas is next month. Pack several barrels and go give it to the Jamaican people. Them. Go to the country areas part where they don't have access to certain things. And you see how them people would appreciate you. Just like you were saying, if it was different parts of the Caribbean you would go to, they would hold you up on a high pedestal. So that's what you're looking for. So you went to Africa so to give them stuff so they can hold you in high regards, like you're this powerful man. You don't need none of that. You don't need no notoriety like that. You don't need that. Go to Jamaica. Go feed your own people them. And they will make you feel like more than a king. If you want to feel like a king, go to Jamaica. Because our own people will make you feel like a king. Don't go outside and look for nobody else to make you feel good. Because nobody else is not going to appreciate you like your own. So next time, when you think of going someplace else, go to Jamaica, pack a barrel, feed the people, and go build houses for the Jamaicans in the countryside. Send the children them to school. Send them colleges. Pay for them. Make sure they get scholarships and everything else like that. Build up your own. I am not feeling you right now, Mr. Cecil. I am not feeling you at all. You take care of yourself first. You take care of your own people first. That's how it goes. And don't go to Africa making it look like black people don't know what it is and black people this and black people that. What do you expect? What do you expect? If you want to know, make sure you study the history of Africa, because that's what the Mzungus them do to them. And then if somebody is refusing you because you're doing good, if that lady that is so poor, that widow called Passy, if she's refusing you like that, you must have done something. You must have did something. And I see where you had your purse, where you're so dominating. You don't ask questions. You just push stuff in people's face. You're trying to go inside of this lady's purse is what I see on the camera. So don't come for me. Like you want to take out money, talking about people to share and this and that and that. You're not sharing with your own people. You're sharing with somebody else. People that don't appreciate you and people who don't recognize you. People see you as dollar sign there. They don't see you as human beings. Where you go to go help them. Because not even your Mara body right now is feeling you. You think that man is holding you an high regard. So yeah, if you take out, say for instance, if you take out $1,000 and give to him, of course. But he really don't care about you like that. That man don't care about nobody. He only cares about what you guys can give to him. That's what Mara does. So think about it. It's not like our own people. Jamaicans going to tell you exactly what it is. They're going to tell you exactly what time it is. They're not going to pretend with you and yeah. They're going to tell you what time it is. If they don't like something about you, they're going to tell you. They're going to say, yeah, we don't like what you did. We don't like what you did, man. You're not going to use some money and buy them people in Jamaica like how you buy them people in Africa. Jamaican people past that stage. And we already know how perverted Jamaican men them are. When it comes on to women, they take advantage a lot when it comes on to women. Okay, especially when they're giving women their money or when they're trying to help a woman. Why would you leave your wife all the way and then go to Africa to go help this young girl for what? You're trying to look for a young girl? You got your wife already at home, unless you want a young girl on the side. And most of you Jamaican men, that's what you are, especially when you get up in age like that. You want young girls because you can't get it at home anymore. Or you feel like your wife is too boring or whatever it is. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of you all men. I'm sick and tired of you all Jamaican men are leaving America just to go to Africa to exploit the poor people in Africa. So when they refuse you, when they reject you guys' offer, I love it. So you guys can be sitting to settle down in your own place. Next time, don't go to Africa. They don't respect you in Africa. Okay? You're not welcome there. Go to your own country. Go to Jamaica and feed the poor people in Jamaica. I was a little bit annoyed by it, so I had to come up here and tell you a little bit of something. If you want to be upset about it, that's your problem. I really don't care. I live in America. I'm a Jamaican. I've been here from I was young. I live in America. I've been married for many years. I don't need anything. So whatever you want to talk about, you can talk about. I'm going to tell you the truth. What I see inside of your video. What I see your behavior as a grown man. They call it a big man in Jamaica. They don't call it grown man. They call it you're a big man. And you should respect yourself and you should respect your wife. The first time you went there, you were very respectable when you went to the village and your wife was there. But you figure more or less, let me leave my wife home this time and then go to Africa. Maybe I can get a few of the young girls them over there. I know the way how you guys think. You guys have dirty mind and dirty intentions. You old man, you always want something extras because you feel that you're not getting it at home. And you feel that everything is so boring for you at home. You guys have the wrong intentions. Wrong intentions. So that's why these young girls gonna put you guys in your place. And when they don't put you guys in your place, they're gonna go down in your guys' pocketbook and yam you guys out. Okay? So you guys can have some sense and some respect. Because that's what the Jamaican men them do. They play up when they're this age. They play up on the young girls them. So I feel that that's what you went to Africa to go do. To go look for the young girls them to see if you can find a young girl along with your wife. Okay? And then you're going over there talking about you're sponsoring kids. And you're doing this and you're taking barrel. And another thing you do too, which I had it in another video, said it in another video. If you took barrels for those people in the village, you should have distributed those things accordingly. You should not have left those things with Conrad's mom. Because the king of swamp, Mara, says, for everybody to stop and wait until when he has returned from Argentina to distribute those barrels. So those kids in the village probably will never gonna get none of those things for Christmas. Because Lord knows when he's gonna come back from Argentina. So Mr. Cecil, that's another wrong move you made. I am pissed off at you for that. I am very pissed at you for that. Okay? You should have distributed it to the kids and yourself. Call the neighbor, call the villagers them and give them these things yourself. Don't leave it there for Conrad's mom to do it because that family is a very greedy family, it seems like to me. That's what I'm looking. That's what I'm seeing through the camera lenses every time I watch these things. That's what I see to me. I don't see nothing else different from greed. Greed. Greed from that family. Greed. And you're going to find out in time. You're going to find out in time what Mara is like. You're going to find out in time. You know you got Jamaican YouTubers there. You got Kino Life in Jamaica. You can support his organization. He does good things, Kino Life in Jamaica. He does good things to his people in Trenchtown. This man was living in England before and he went back to Jamaica to help his community. That's what you should be doing. If you want to support stuff, even Jamaica uncle went and supported him. You shouldn't be supporting nobody in Africa. You should be supporting people like Kino Life in Jamaica where it's supporting his people. Donate to that organization. Donate to him if you want to do something. Not these ungrateful people in the village. Because they're all ungrateful. That's what it is. And that's what you get for being there. That's exactly what you got for being there. So don't come up here and cry your tears and feel like people like me gonna be feeling sorry for you because I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. You deserve everything that you got in that village. You deserve it. Okay, so shut up and shut up with your tears. You got a sad face right now. And we don't want to see a sad face. Keep it to yourself. And don't go back to that village. Don't go back there. They don't need you here. Don't go back there. So many problems there. You might get hurt if you go back there. It's too much going on, stirring up. And I need the quiet. Too much talking about you going on there. Too much talking about you. Get rid of that and get to Jamaica. Or get back to what you're trying to do. You don't have to go there. Okay? All right. Anyways, guys. This was a message to Mr. Cecil. So anyways, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, guys. And I'll see you in another one. Bye-bye.